Anatomy of a Fall is easily one of the best movies of the year so far.
Stop. I did not kill him.
Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I hope you're all doing well. Today I'm going to be reviewing Anatomy of a Fall. This one has been out a couple of weeks, but it just hit my theaters just this past weekend. But I really wanted to do a quick review on it because this one is amazing. It's probably going to go under the radar for many of you, and I really do suggest you guys check this out when it hits your theaters or when it hits digital because it is super amazing. It is so good. I'm going to read a quick synopsis right now. A woman is suspected of her husband's murder, and their blind son faces a moral dilemma as the sole witness. So yeah, that's all I want you guys to really know about this movie because when I went into it, I hardly really knew anything. I know that the husband dies and the wife is, basically the main suspect, and that's all I knew going into this movie. I knew it was a courtroom drama, and I really do like courtroom dramas a lot. I think they're so good, and I think this plot works a lot for a courtroom drama because it's a murder case. Murder cases can get pretty tough, and I really do like that a lot. So yeah, this one is kind of an international film too because I think 60% of it, 50 to 60% of it is in French and the rest is in English, so that's pretty cool. It's like the best international film I've seen this year, but I haven't seen many because not a lot have come to my theaters. But as I said, you don't want to miss this one. It's so good. But let's get to the good. The cast, I want to talk about all the cast. I think the whole cast did amazing, especially for a courtroom drama. Sometimes people get left in the dust, but I think everyone had a really great scene in this one. My two favorite standouts though are Sandra Hüller and Milo Macondo-Graner. I think that's how you say his name. Sandra Hüller though, I think she's my favorite actress performance of the year so far. Lily Gladstone held that spot for a little bit, but Sandra Hüller, she did a fantastic job. She was so captivating in this movie. She was in basically the whole movie, and her scenes in the courtroom are just so great, and I really did love her acting a lot. I don't think I've ever seen her in any other stuff. I've looked her up. She's not really in a lot of stuff that I know of, but man, she is fantastic in this movie. Every single scene that she's in, it's so riveting. I loved her how she really took back this whole situation and really went into this movie and really just delivered the script in such an amazing way. I think she did great. But Milo as her son was also pretty great. He plays the blind son, and he really does have a lot of standout scenes, especially in that third act. I wouldn't place him in the supporting actor category for the Oscars. It's not really a standout kind of role, but he really does have some touching moments and some really good, heartfelt moments in there and some kind of unexpected moments for his character to do in that third act. But I really did like him a lot. Him and Sandra are the real two standouts of this movie. I think Sandra Hüller is easily going to get nominated for Best Actress at these Oscars. If she doesn't, it's a real crime because she was fantastic in here. The script, as I said, it is so good. It moves so fast because the script is so neat, so clean, and everything just works so well. A courtroom drama, we don't really get a lot of courtroom dramas nowadays because a lot of people don't really go to see those in theaters, which is a shame because, as I said, it's some of my favorite, it's some of my favorite genre of a movie. I really do like how courtroom dramas work. Sometimes they're really fast, sometimes they're really slow. This one is really fast, especially in the courtroom scenes. Everyone's talking so fast, and I could hardly keep up. But I loved how this one made it accessible because some courtroom dramas don't really make it accessible for new audiences. I'm not really in that kind of station where I know everything about a courtroom, everything that's going on, but this case really does move at such a simple but really elegant pace that you can really follow everything that's going on and follow all the little details and clues so you can really guess what's going on. But anyways, I think that this really works so well as a courtroom drama, and the ending is really great in my opinion. But I want to get to the bad. I don't have a lot of bad to say about this movie because I think it's simply excellent, simply amazing. The last 15 minutes isn't bad, I would say. I think the last 15 minutes is just so slow. It kind of took me for a surprise because the rest of the movie is so fast. The beginning especially is so fast. But the last 15 minutes is so slow. I will watch it again when it hits digital. Maybe it won't hit me that hard, but it just was a little bit of a swing out of left field, to get that slow, especially since the beginning and the, second act of the movie was that fast. But, it's not really a big gripe of mine. But, my biggest gripe of this movie isn't really the movie as a whole. It's from Neon, the studio that made this movie. I think that they should release their movies in a more wide fashion. They're kind of like worse than A24. This movie got released at such limited theaters. It hardly opened up to my theaters. I'm finally getting A24 movies, but I'm hardly getting any Neon movies. This one I was lucky enough to get, but it was at a theater a couple miles away. But I was happy I eventually got to see it because as I said, this one worked a lot for me. So overall, Anatomy of a Fall is easily one of the best movies of the year. The cast is amazing, script is amazing, and a courtroom drama, I eat it up. You know, my last favorite courtroom drama was Trial of Chicago 7. That came out like 3 years ago. Now we got a new one. I'm so happy we got a new courtroom drama. I just think that there's some of the best movies nowadays, and this one is one of the best. I think this is easily top 5 of the year. So Anatomy of a Fall, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. I simply loved it. And you know, it's probably going to be most underrated movie of the year because not a lot of people are seeing it. But if you have a chance, check this one out on digital. But if you did enjoy my review, make sure to leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.